recording on my OBS. Whoops. Oh well, I'll just grab a clip from stream here of the start of that, and then use the recording after that. Really hope I have enough room on my hard drive, but I can't imagine 4 hours will be more than 2 terabyte hard drive can handle. But hey, you never know. You never know. Ooh, okay. Ooh, right. I do need to make sure I conserve my hunger, so let's actually take advantage of these mushrooms while I'm here. So I can get some mushroom stew. And I think as I make my way out of the dark oak forest, I'll try and look for some animals so that I have meat, because, you know, this stew takes up a lot of inventory space if you have multiple at once. And I don't exactly fancy needing to continually carry all that much. Now I just need brown mushrooms, and then I'll craft, like, I don't know, 6 bowls or something. Well, I guess it's 8 bowls, because for whatever reason it gives us 4 per craft. Okay, well, I can't complain about that. Got some bonus bowls that I didn't think I was going to get. And obviously I'm going to need a new axe here in a second as well. Man, after you're having all the enchanted diamond tools on my skyblock and my survival on the AdStar server, it's wow, it's really quite a different. Wow, exactly 14 on each. What are the chances? You know, it's really nice kind of having to start over again. Ooh, there's a plains, or I guess that's a meadow because it's on top of that hill over there. I think I'll go over there and see what's. Oh, okay. Well, rip forest, I suppose. Let me go ahead and craft myself the mushroom stew though while I'm thinking about it. Get that ready to go. Okay. There we go. And yeah, 1 in the hotbar so that I can. Yeah, there we go. That'll work. Perfect. And we'll craft 1 more axe for good measure. I'm going to be going through a lot of axes, I guarantee it. It's not my style to try and prevent breaking early on tools. I'll use them into oblivion more or less. But let's see. Oh, right. I should probably go back over to my chat. Get that up here so that I'm not missing any of the few chats that I do get. Because, you know. Ah, there we go. The stream is now excellent. It is no longer unstable. I wonder what was causing that earlier. But, oh, what? Hello? Just a random Enderman on top of it? Oh, let's not accidentally look at him. That would be a very annoying way to lose this world, eh? And, okay, we're just gonna, like, not stay here for too long. I don't like anything there. Whoa. Oh, whoa, I forgot how trippy it is underwater when you got that going. Okay. Nice. So we'll have access to birch, oak, dark oak. Oh, I probably should have grabbed some jungle wood, but the jungle's right there if we ever need it. And I'm not the biggest fan of jungle wood, to be quite honest. Well, actually, I should take that back. It's not bad, but it's just not my favorite. It's not one that I'll use as often, but I do use it. So I can't just straight up say that it's not my favorite. Oh, yeah, no, I can say it's not my favorite. But it's only not my favorite. I don't dislike it. Ooh. I don't have any iron, or else I'd cheer you guys. But that coal is good to have. I should get enough stone for a furnace, just in case I do find some iron up here. There's some good coal. Oh, a good amount of coal, too. This is good. I'll pick this all up. You know, starting a new world is always it's always pretty slow, but yeah, I think I'll try and play most of this hardcore on live stream, just because that helps me relegate my playtime. Helps me prevent, helps keep me from playing too much outside of the time that I allot for myself within my schedule. And oh, there's bees. Nice already. And it's already getting nighttime. Maybe I'll just remove some pixels from the world by force if I have to. I want to try and avoid that because I'm not guaranteed to get enough wool for a bed, so I may just kind of stick by this lava pool for the evening. Should go ahead and craft some torches though. Light up a little further away from the lava pool as well. Oh yeah, dynamic lights is another mod that I've got. Alright. Yeah, I think I'll stick by this lava pool for now, and my work computer keeps turning on for some reason. How about you stop doing that? Alright, there we go. My desk is pretty crowded. I've got a lot on it right now. Still need to clean off the table that I'm going to use for my work computer, since I got a new computer for play, obviously. I need to separate my two workstations here, because they're crowding each other a little bit. But I think we'll be okay. Anyways, with I would go mining right now, but I don't exactly want to mine through a mountain. Well, I guess mining up here would give me access to iron. Well, I heard a skeleton. I don't want to go down there. Yeah, this isn't ideal, I'll be honest. I'm not in the most optimal spot, but, you know, I can't exactly complain about that, because I kind of put myself here of my own accord. I don't see any other sheep other than these two, and they're two different colors, which is the most annoying thing. I can't guarantee that I'll get enough wool for a bed. Wait. Yes, I can. There's dye here. Nice. We'll make some red dye. And we can guarantee that we'll have enough wool. I think I can re-dye? Yeah, I can. Okay, so now we just need the white sheep to drop 2 pieces of wool. If not, then this whole thing was a pointless endeavor. Oh, you know what? I bet you... Yeah, they only drop 1 piece of wool when you kill them. Don't mind me being Mr. Minecraft expert. Where was that other sheep? I know it was down here somewhere. Where'd you go? Yeah, there you are. There you are, you little rascal. Wow, I got 3 different colored wools from the sheep. Okay, you have an iron sword? Are you kidding me? Yeah, no, I don't like that at all. Okay, come here, bed. Oh my gosh, I just want to get to a place that I want to build. Oh, this is a really nice place, though. I will say that. I could build a bridge over that in the future. I'm just going to sleep over here because there's no monsters over here right now. So, you know, yeah, get that out of the way. Okay, day 2. Perfect. Drink some water. Stay hydrated. All right. Yeah, let's not go down into the caves just yet. I don't trust myself. Yeah, I think I'll just keep going in this direction for a little bit. I want to... man, I want to stay kind of close to here, though. Because I will want to build a... Well, you know, I'll probably build enough things eventually in this world, assuming I live long enough to get over there. So let's keep moving. Let's keep moving along a little bit. Try and find a good place to get some surface iron if I can. And also just to check out the... Oh, right. You know what? I forgot to put a fog removing mod in. So, well, you know what? I'll do that later. For now, I will just deal with having the fog. Oh, there's a village. Ooh, okay, that's good. Oh, and there's more sheep over here. Perfect. Well, anyways. If I had just kept moving, I would have found that village, eh? Oh, oh, oh! There's a second village, and a cherry biome. I like the cherry biome. I like the cherry wood a lot, so I like this area. Go head over here and see what's up with this village. I'll go to this village first. Though I don't see a really easy way to get there. That is going to be the biggest issue. Hmm. Yeah, there's a skeleton down there. No, thank you. Without armor, that is a death sentence. Well, I guess maybe not, because the reason I have so much trouble with it on AdStar is because I'm trying to battle 250 ping while fighting, but here I don't have to have any delay on my weapon, so actually probably wouldn't be too bad. Yeah, that's sorry, I was kind of just staring at that cliff. It's a nice cliff, and I almost missed that jump. That would have been bad. Okay, so I've got some mutton, and now I have a single fish as food as well. So I'm not doing too bad. But as soon as I get to this village, I will have an abundance of food, and then I can probably come back down here and start mining. An actual mine. But yeah. This is honestly, this hasn't gotten off to too bad of a start. We're 1 day into this, or 1 day in. We're on day 2 of this world, so I'd say that's a pretty good start. It's not terrible, but I haven't done anything spectacular just yet, but we're getting there. Yeah. All right. So the village is just beyond this tree. It's kind of an odd place for a tree, but you know. Oh, well, that's not very safe now, is it? Right by the wooden houses. I really hope there's nothing in here. Well, it'd be great if there was some iron in here, but there isn't any iron. So just collect some of this coal and head into the village. Sure, some of you are just yelling at me. Just stop caring about the trivial things like coal. Well, actually, coal isn't exactly trivial. I will need. Actually, I'm doing okay on wood. I chopped down that whole tree. Forgot about that. And you know, the funny thing is, I said I was going to get some saplings and never did. But, okay, well, we never need wood again. Excuse me. Food again. We've got that. Let's actually pick out a house here to live in for the time being. Let's see. Well, let's check in all of these houses first to see if they've got anything useful. So I've got beds. That would have been useful on the first night. White bed, and you know, I will go ahead and make a hole to gather these hay bales. Not crazy fast like a diamond hoe would be, but still faster than a fist. That's all I can ask for. Okay, I don't think I checked this house yet, but I don't think it'll have anything. Yeah. Alright. Put some of those away. Eat another piece, or another bowl of mushy stew. And nothing else up here. We've got the farms, though, so we've got carrots and potatoes as we need them. And nothing down here. Plenty more wheat, though. This is nice. Plenty of this to go around. We will not be starving in this world. I'll leave that wheat down there. Yeah, you know, I'll leave this stuff here, too. Well, you know, I'll go ahead and collect this stuff. It's kind of in the middle of the path. Don't know why they put it there, but a little bit inconvenient, though, isn't it? Okay, well, they've got pigs. They don't have cows. I was hoping that they would have cows over here. But they have pigs, which is a good source of meat. You know, I think I'll make this house my home. I'll put my bed up on the loft, because why not? Right there. Actually, you know what I'll do is I will extend this floor out a little bit as well. Oh my gosh, yeah, Yep. That's about how I thought that was going to go, to be fair. Wow, and there we go. And we'll go one more. Just because we can. And see, I think those are stairs, right? So what I'll do is I will put this here and then craft a chest out of this and put the chest there. And oh no, those aren't stairs. Okay, well, we're just gonna expand the ceiling by a block then as well, because I don't feel like having unopenable chests anywhere. What? Huh, wait, you can get up here? Hello? I'm so confused. What are you... Okay, whatever. Put this furnace down and cook up the... I want to avoid doing that, don't I? Let's go ahead and pop that in there for now. I'll cook that steak up. And put our treasured pickaxe in there, as well as the dark oak sapling, the cobblestone, the seeds. Might as well the dirt, the slabs. We'll hold on to the wood. And actually, while I don't need that right now, I will go ahead and let that cook. And we'll make a stack of bread while we're at it as well. Alright, mushroom stew will be in here for emergencies. As well as the wheat. So, I'll hold on to the wheat. You really need to just stop. I don't know what your deal is, but you're not allowed up here anymore, okay? Okay, don't know what that was about. And, you know, I'll move his bed, too, just in case. We'll put it over here. He's not allowed upstairs. That's my area. And, in fact, now that that's been done, let me pick up these two slabs and put them there. All right. You know what? Now this looks bad, doesn't it? I dislike that very much. So I'm going to fix it. The door... Yeah, we'll just replace the door. Well, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we need a lot more slabs. Alright, I've got the wood in my inventory. How perfect is that? And... hello, slabs. There we go. And we'll fill this in. Perfect. Alright, there we go. We kind of customized our house a little bit. I'm going to switch this up as well. It's a little bit cramped. So I'm going to put the door on this side and then not use that. I will use dark oak logs because why not? There we go. All right. It's customized a little bit. That's a little something. Well, now we need to go get some hardware. We need to get some iron. We need to get some more coal. And more stone, to be quite frank. That's probably the most important thing to get right now is that. And more wood. You know, let's focus on wood first. So, yeah. Let's get some... Well, I guess we'll give it a sleep first. In my bed, not the villager's bed. I was going to say, oh yeah, no, I'll just set my spawn here. But that's irrelevant, because this is a hardcore world, not a survival world. Okay. Alright, let's expedite some wood here. Grab the cherry wood and then get on to mining, because mining is probably the most important thing to do right now, because that'll make things go a lot faster with iron and coal. You know what? Hold on, I could just make an iron farm out of these villagers. that is something that I could do. Oh, hello. Didn't know that could happen. I guess we'll chop it down. No, yeah, I think maybe an iron farm could be a good idea. Just a quick iron farm. That could be a fun project. Not really doing too much. Didn't really go into this with too many plans, but I do have some builds that I would like to do. Although the one that I'm planning right now is my Skyblock Island on AdStar, so that is the more inspirational build at the moment. So it's early game right now, anyways. So we'll figure things out as we go in this world, and as we need things as well. So that should be enough wood for now. We'll just chop a little bit more down though, just for good measure, and to make sure that we get some saplings, which isn't hard with these trees. These trees drop a lot of saplings, which is very convenient. And right, you are there. And the one thing that I will have to remember is that to get additional inventory space, I don't have the vaults like I do on AdStar, and I don't have any of those fancy commands like the /back command, so I'll actually have to build nether tunnels and stuff like that. So I have a lot of extra infrastructure that I have to take into account when doing things in this world compared to AdStar. And even Astral Thunder is the same way, but you know, that server is now more just a friends server. Don't think I'll post too many YouTube videos from there, if any anymore. In fact, I may actually stop paying for that server. But for now, it's still good to have around for friends to play on. Okay. Let me just see how far we are from places so that I can determine where I want to build the iron farm. Obviously, I want this village to stay a separate village from the iron farm. Whoa. I bet you this place looks really cool in shaders, doesn't it? Well, you know what? Let's check. Options. Video settings. Shaders. BSL shaders. Apply. Yeah, buddy. Ooh, that looks nice. Anyways, I love that I can just do this without a second thought and just enabling and disabling shaders. Oh, it is so nice. Ooh, iron, perfect. That is what I'm looking for. Of course, I was talking about an iron farm, but building an iron farm without any iron at first is actually very difficult because you need iron for the hoppers. So, I mean, I guess you could build it without the hoppers first, but practically speaking, ooh, I would like to try and avoid taking damage, but, you know, it's only 3 hearts down, so not too worried about it right now, at least. So 6 iron, I'll make a bucket and probably a pickaxe out of that. I'll probably go through close to 20 iron pickaxes before I get diamond pickaxe. But that's just how this goes sometimes. Early game Minecraft is can be very slow. But that said, I do intend to get some good progress done today. Okay, well, I think that's, yeah, this is a really nice place. You know what? I was going to set up at the other village just because it looked like a good spot, but you know, this spot honestly looks better. So I think I'll stick to this one. So well, now that that's been settled. Oh, you know, I didn't even register. That's a whole separate cherry grove biome. Cool. Where do we want the iron farm? We obviously want it far enough from this village that it doesn't interfere, or so that this village doesn't interfere. And I don't feel bad using them in the free cam in my own world. Okay, so we've got, this is kind of the area that we've got. The center of the village is right at that well. Maybe I'll be a little off-centered from that, but if we want to build an iron farm, I think right up here, right up on that hill, it's probably the perfect spot for it. Now that said, to avoid being too reliant on FreeCam, I will go ahead and run over there, just so that I'm only kind of using it as a short-range drone instead of a long-range scout. I feel like that's a good limitation to set when using FreeCam. Just using it to simply look at the area I'm already in instead of going over to scout new areas. So let's go ahead and set that as a rule, or using it to show builds. That's also okay. All right, so this area is the area that I said that I would put the iron farm in, and actually this probably isn't too bad of a spot. The only problem I'm going to run into is the fact that there is places for that iron golems could spawn underground, probably over here. Whoa, that's an interesting feature. Look at that. But yeah, honestly, this probably isn't a terrible spot. I'll need to look into the mechanics of iron farms again, just so that I can make sure I build a good one. But yeah, this area is pretty nice. Oh, it's got that nice little river out, and I can build a bridge across there. I could build probably a bridge over there somewhere as well. If you couldn't tell, I kind of like building bridges. This one, not so much, but anyways, yeah, I'm going too far again with FreeCam. I really like using FreeCam to get the lay of the land, or not so much the lay of the land, but kind of a perspective for where a build would sit. Really makes it quite nice as somebody who enjoys building. But that said, I have plenty of wood now, so let's go ahead and hop into... I'll put the dark oak away, and I'll bring that with me into the caves. Now let's go ahead and hop into the caves. I wanted a bucket of water before I headed down, because that's very important to have. And I'll probably do a shield, and that's it. I think I'll leave the other two iron just alone for now. Alright, put those in there. I'll go ahead and take the... I'll put the mutton in there. And put that away. That away. I'll bring this just in case. And I'll need plenty of torches, so we'll just craft the rest of that into torches. And wait for the iron to smelt. While we wait for that, I tried the Dude Perfect smoothie at Smoothie King today. I mean, personally, I thought it was really, really good. When I saw that episode of Dude Perfect, and keep in mind, this is the first episode of Dude Perfect I've watched in a very long time. It just happened to be the episode where they made this smoothie, and I was like, and they happened to say, oh yeah, no, it's available nationwide. And I was thinking, oh man, it's probably way in the past. But no, I looked, no, that was a recent video. And so it's like, shoot, I ought to give it a try just to see. And, I am pleasantly surprised. It was just as good as they made it seem on video. It was, I don't know if this is considered advertising for them, but man, it was good. I enjoyed it a lot. And the cup that came with it is actually really high quality. I will be using it again in the future for many different things. Probably just around the house, though. Probably won't take it out into public since the top is got a permanent hole in it. It's not sealable, but shoot, it's a really good. It's really good. Just cup or around the house kind of cup. Nope. Okay, yeah, so see, that's the problem. The messages like that I would get for I guess that's the only message that will get drowned out by the day counter. Yeah, I think the name of if I name something though, it may not go. But no, it changes where it says stone pickaxe to the name of the weapon, right? Yeah, I think that's how it goes. You'd think I would know this after 12 years of playing Minecraft, you'd think I'd have this stuff memorized by now, but joke's on you. I most definitely do not have this stuff memorized. And I know it's almost nighttime. Let me sleep, please. That would be fantastic. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Absolutely splendid. All right. You know, wait, you know what? Hold on. I should see if I can turn the recording symbol off somewhere. I don't know if there's a options, music and sounds, controls, accessibility settings, maybe? Nope. Hold on. You know, let's stop recording for a second. Save and quit the title. Bear with me here. Let's let it save the replay file before I do anything. Ryan also has amazing hair. Huh. Sure. Why not? All right, and then I'll hop into this replay that I was just in. If it'll finish. It's trying. It There we go. Done. All right, let's load this. Yeah, just for those of you who've never seen the replay mod before, this is the replay mod. But I want to go into replay mod settings. Hello. There we go. Replay mod settings. Hello. Player reporter options. Oh, it took me back to the same thing. Okay, well. There's got to be a good way to turn it off, right? Video setting? Yeah, it's not in here. Maybe it would be in the default accessibility settings. Oh, anyways. Oh, here it is. Here it is. There we go. I knew it was there somewhere. Record single player, recording indicator off. There we go. I knew there was a way to do it. We got there eventually. It's just, okay. Now we can start recording. And I'll just have to remember to stop recording. Or I just have to remember that I'm recording for replay mod. That's all that it is. Okay, let's grab some water and head down to the mines. And I should probably craft a new pickaxe before I even go down there. Which means I also need more sticks. Didn't really think that one through when I made all those torches. Okay. And probably a new weapon as well. Because I'll probably need that. But yeah, I consider bucket to be more important than armor initially here. We'll see if I end up regretting that decision or not. I think I might, but you know, I made a decision and I'm going to stick with it, and and I'm going to commit to saying it's the right decision. Plant this sugar cane because this will be very important when I'm getting books, trying to get books later. But so will cows. So I do need to prioritize finding cows in that plain over there when I get the chance. All right, let's take a peek. Oh, there's a creeper and a skelly bun. All right. Oh, holy moly! 3 hearts of damage. Okay, I'm gonna take a wild guess and say he probably has a power bow. So let's not go over there right now. Let's be very cautious in here too. Okay, good. This is another entrance to the cave. Not super stoked about it, but it's more clear than the other path. So that's all I can ask for at this point, is having it be better than the other path. Okay, I can deal with... Uh-oh, I heard a skeleton too, but I can deal with a creeper. Ideally, I would have been able to harvest the gunpowder there. Okay. This is where I test the metal of my resolve. Okay, perfect. So far, so good. I can't believe that was only one piece of iron, though. That is enough to make a pickaxe if I get... Or if I want, though. So I can't complain too much about that. What I will complain about, though, is going through 4 hours of footage and making a YouTube video out of it. I'm kidding. I'm going to enjoy every second of it, but it's going to take some time and some tedious effort, but I love that challenge. Okay, we're going to put that there. Okay, well, that's a... Oh, no, it's not a dead end yet. Okay, now it's a dead end. So, you know, that wasn't the greatest cave ever, but I did get a little bit more coal, which is going to be very important. So, I'm going to grab as much as I can. I like being thorough with resource collection early on, because it really makes advancing into the next stages very, very easy. And that is way... definitely something that I am way interested in doing, is advancing as quickly as possible. So, may seem counterintuitive to spend more time collecting the coal, though, I suppose. So, maybe there's a balance. Maybe there's trade-offs. Okay. Doesn't look like there's anything dangerous in here. Oh, this is where the creeper was. So the skeleton with potentially the power bow is over here somewhere. Good looking ravine, though. Okay. I do need to make sure that I'm looking for iron, because getting armor is a very big must. I must get armor here. I will say, though, haven't had any mob encounters for a little while, so that's nice. Maybe it's nighttime or something. Well, no, I just slept, so it couldn't be nighttime, right? Yeah, I know I said I was going to get all the coal, but, you know, sometimes there's just too much. If I had an efficiency 5 diamond pickaxe, maybe I would, but, you know, stone pickaxe, I'll only... I love how I just got done saying, oh yeah, no, I'll collect as many as I can. I like being thorough, and then I'm just over here skipping all of the coal that I just saw. So, you know, maybe I'm not as thorough as I thought I was, because I definitely do this more often than I thought I did. So I'll head down there. Okay, that kind of loops around. Well, this is very underwhelming. Didn't get really... I didn't find a single... Well, no, let me correct myself. I found a single piece of iron. So that's a little bit rough. Oh well. Huh. Can't really do much about that. This was one of the most boring caves ever. Well, I guess we'll hop into the ravine. Okay, not a super fan of that. Completely missed the... placement of that block there. Okay. I'm gonna go very slowly. I heard a spider over that direction somewhere. I'm gonna take this nice and slow. Ooh, iron. Perfect. Could not have been at a better time. I can make a helmet now. I have 5 pieces of iron. Actually, I'll make a pickaxe next. Okay. Well, a spider seems to have donated its string to the world there. How heroic and brave of it to sacrifice the ability to move to become string for me. How lovely. Wow, and not a single piece of iron in this. Oh, I spoke too soon. Take a look at that. There's some iron under the water here. Yeah, see, and this is why I have to pay extra attention because, you know, the iron always ends up in the most obscure of places. Usually it's the places that I walk past and the iron would be seen only if I turned around. So, good news now, though, is that I have more than enough iron to craft some decent stuff. So, we'll do this, craft it. Definitely for sure, 100% guaranteed craft a chest plate and a pickaxe. And we'll probably, let's see, that's 11, and I'll probably go with an axe. Well, no, because I'll have, yeah, maybe I'll go with a helmet instead of an axe, because the stone axe does 9 damage, just like an iron axe. I guess it's a durability thing. Do I really feel like continually dealing with the durability problems? No, not really, but yeah, not like it even really matters considering I've been in a cave that has no mobs, apparently. Which, I mean, I can't complain about. It's hardcore, so any break from the potential disasters that could end this run is welcome. Okay, well, chest plate is good to go. Yeah, looking good. The crimson and the violets with the iron looks really good. Maybe I should remove my cape. Although I kind of like having the cape on, so. Guess we'll decide later on that one, but. Alright, pickaxe, I said, was the next one, just in case I find diamonds or something later on. But I will still continue to use stone pickaxes as my go-to for now. Just because it is easier. More reliable. So yeah, so I'll have 6 more iron. We'll let it smelt, and I will probably go ahead and make... Yeah, I'll probably go ahead and make... nothing out of it yet. We'll wait until we see what the next item we need to craft is. While we're at it, is there an easy way out of here? I think I could probably just climb up. Okay, right. I need to be a little more careful of my surroundings. Which also includes double checking this area, because I saw this area earlier. Oh, nice. More iron. How convenient is that? That is really nice, because now I actually can craft some legs as well. Protect my lower body as well as the upper body here. That said, it looks like that was the only iron nuts up here is those extra 3 pieces. So, right, they come in 3s. Where's the third guy? Well, hey, that was convenient. He volunteered to sacrifice himself. I don't want to smelt that with coal because that would be a waste of a piece of coal. So we'll put 1 more piece. I think the 2 pieces of wood I put in there would be enough, but hey. All right, I think that's a good security blanket. It's not perfect. I definitely still feel vulnerable here. I think I'll definitely feel vulnerable until I have enchanted diamond armor, but for the time being, this will be more than enough to prolong my life in any situation, I think. So, can not complain about that. And I'm going to give this a shot, climbing up this water. That's exactly where... Ooh, I should have been more careful. Because I don't want the villagers dying on me here while I'm in the mines. That would be a tragedy in and of itself. And, I mean, I suppose I could import villagers from the other village, but I don't really want to do... Okay. Villagers will be villagers. No, you, my friend, do not get to harm my villagers. We're gonna take a real quick sleep. I need to light this place up. I really do. But for now, we'll just take a quick sleep. Okay. Whoops, not me clicking off of that accidentally. Okay, what can we leave in here? We can leave all of the mob drops for certain. Because I do need to go back down into the cave. But I also want to make sure I save at least 2 villagers. Which, actually, they've made it really easy for me to catch them. So I'm going to go ahead and use my dark oak wood. And make sure that they can't be attacked by anybody while they're in these pig pens. I think I'll save them in kind of separate areas, just because I can. Makes it easy. Okay, yeah, there we go. Perfect. I'm gonna put a torch in here and a roof. All right. And you guys can be over here. Thank you for building... Thank you for trapping yourselves, guys. That was quite friendly. I hope you guys enjoy these nice little luxury studio apartments that I'm building for you. And I guess I'm going to have to mismatch the wood on this one. I hate this. This looks so bad, but also reminds me that it's temporary and forces me to change it sooner rather than later. So, all right, let's get ourselves a quick farm setup outside here as well. I think probably getting this area cleared out for it would be all right. Well, the well actually line is gonna really come back to bite me later on, isn't it? All right, so now I don't feel so bad about going back down into the mines, but I definitely do need to just get down to diamond level as quick as possible. The best way would probably be to dive down to the bottom of this lake and enter an underwater cave, but I don't have water breathing. So that's not exactly a viable option at the moment. I mean, I could bring a door with me, which actually isn't a terrible idea. But using a door would probably upset Catra. Sorry, bad joke. Oh, okay. Hello there. I don't like you very much. You have a trident. I really want that trident. I really want that trident. Oh my gosh. This is such a bad idea. I know it is. That's the thing. But I can't help myself. I have to see If I can grab that. Oh, he despawned anyways. Okay. I Okay. Oh, Nautilus shell though. Give me that. Heck yeah. Trade-offs. Oh, wait, is that a ruin down there? Sweet. Heck yeah, give me that Nautilus shell. I'll take that. I mean, I sacrificed my I kind of stalled for too long. If I wanted that trident anyways, but no, shoot, I'll take that instead. What is down here? Is this just Huh? Well, that's interesting. Oh gosh, that that could have been bad. That could have been really bad. I didn't realize I was under the. Huh. I thought that was a ruin of some kind, but I guess not. Okay, well that said, now that that drowned is good, and or now that that Nautilus shell is as good as mine, we shall focus on getting a mine set up, an actual proper mine. How about that? Instead of going down into the caves, because I feel like trying to find a good cave would take away too long. Granted, if I go over, let's go over there first. Excuse me. See if we can find a good cave, because I don't want to straight up just give up on looking for a good cave. Because going through the caves in Minecraft now is really epic. All right. Let's head on over here and see what there is to offer. Oh, there's more sugar cane. I should probably grab that and bring that back along the way. Oh, here we go. This looks promising. Okay, there's a zombie over there, but shoot, this is nice. I'm glad I came over here, actually. Because there's a lot less area for mobs to spawn in a water cave. This is pretty nice. It's not a lush cave, but it's pretty much a lush cave without the lush. It's just a cave. But no, it's got the same kind of generation that you would expect to see in the lush cave. It's the aquifers, which look really, really good, by the way. I definitely need more coal, but it is that looked like an ocean monument for a second there. I don't know why I even let that fool me. Uh-oh. He's on a chicken? No, 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 no. Terrible time for my axe to break. Okay, actually the chicken makes him slower, so we're good. Okay, no, no. This is how Phil's run ended. I'm not letting that happen. I'm going to bring you out into the sunlight. Okay, you know what? Nope. You can't swim. Oh, okay, you can walk. You can certainly walk on the bottom, though. Okay. 3.5 hearts. There's our first scare of this world. Okay, well. Didn't like that very much. That was painful. Very, very painful. Okay, right, and mobs, man. Okay, perfect. I'll let them deal with each other if I can. I think that's going to be the best way to do this safely with such light armor. Yeah, I really need to get to some enchants quick. Even if I'm enchanting iron armor at this point. Fun fact, I've never intentionally enchanted iron gear to use until the skyblock that I streamed last stream. I enchanted some iron gear in that skyblock world and actually used it. But that was the first time I intentionally enchanted iron gear and actually used it in all of my years of playing Minecraft. That was the first time I had done that. So yeah, fun fact. I always wait till I get diamond to enchant just because it seems more practical. Okay, and I need to watch my health here. I've got 6 hearts as I'm going into this dark. Oh, that's an enchanted bow. I don't like that very much. Yeah, creeper's okay. I can deal with a creeper. That would have been really embarrassing if that blew up in my face, but we're okay. There's a surprising lack of iron in these caves today, though. Okay. Well, 10 levels, I'll take it. Yes, we've got 5 iron. I can make a helmet if I wanted to. I think we'll be okay. Okay, good. There's more iron right there. Oh. Well, that looks like a friendly room. Spiders are kind of a pain to deal with because they're so quick. So I think I'll probably dig a little safe place here real fast that I can run to from the spiders. And then I'll start gradually luring them over here, because I'm going to play as safe as I possibly can, because I do not want to die in this world at all. I mean, that's kind of the name of the game in hardcore, though, isn't it? Alright. Come on over here, my friend. Didn't even need my safe room. How about that? But I want to guard myself from getting too confident here, because that could spell disaster. Excuse me. Okay, since I've got 2 spiders after me, though, I will go into the safe room this time. Make sure that they're still following me, though. You know, I was going to try and put a torch on the grass first, but nope. Not risking it. There we go. All right. I don't see any convenient iron, though. It's the one thing I came down here for that I don't see. Oh, no, that's copper still. Which is obnoxious. Because it just fills up your inventory. Okay. There is a cave on the other side of that wall. I can hear the spiders. I saw some grass over here. Yeah, look at that. This place opens up again into another... the hole in the ground. Oh, you know what? This is that hole that I was looking at earlier when I was in free cam mode, isn't it? I thought, yeah, no, that's a cool looking hole. When I was scouting out the iron farm area. Well, this has been very anticlimactic thus far. No iron, but there is a way down there, so I think I'll follow it. But before I do that, I desperately need more coal. Okay. 47 torches ought to be sufficient for now. Okay, creeper. Let's tango. Yeah, it didn't knock that guy back as far as I thought I was going to there. Okay, let's meander down this pathway. Hopefully nothing drops on us. Okay, well I guess there's nothing down here anyways, so, a moot point. And no iron in the walls either. Are you kidding me? Oof. Man, this world is certainly devoid of just about the only thing that I need right now, which is iron. Well, like I said, I think I'll go start a mine. I will run back through this cave, though, just to make sure that I didn't... Well, I guess I'm not done exploring it yet, so I guess I will have to hold my tongue for now on saying that there was no iron. I really don't look forward to fighting that guy with the enchanted bow, though. As long as it's not a flame bow, I suppose we're okay. Having a flame bow would really suck, though. Okay. Don't really want to find out what kind of bow it was. Okay, perfect. That was way easier than I thought it was going to be. I guess I need to give myself a little bit more credit than I do. Right, and this would be a terrible place to fall down into. Okay, well, I guess it's down, so that is the correct direction. So I'm not going to go all the way down, though. I'm going to go onto this ledge for now. Just kind of give it a once over. There's really nothing. Okay, that scared the living baloney out of me. Holy moly, dude. That could not have been more perfect timing to be scary. Okay, well. Suppose the good news is that the creeper didn't drop on me, but the bad news is I don't see any iron on this level at all. So I do have to go down there, which isn't actually all that bad. I just have to work my way through this area. Okay. Coal, but no iron. Yeah, he can't get up here. Good. We'll use that to our advantage. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's right. He was 1 HP anyways from dropping all the way. Well, hello there. How do you do? Uh-oh. Still no iron. Are we serious? Ah, well. Speak of the devil. There's some iron right there. Not a lot of it, but I mean, 2 pieces is more than nothing, so it puts me at 9. I can finish my set of armor, so let's do that. All right. Wow, that cooks. Oh, there's another way down right there, so. Okay, that was almost a ticket into the afterlife there. Okay. Don't like that at all. We shall not falter, we shall not fail, shall not fall into the cave below. Although I would be jumping down there anyways, so I guess it's kind of a mood sentiment. And it's a different biome clearly because we have the plains water here, but that's a different water. It's like cave water color, so. That water down there. So we'll see. I should cover this hole up too. If I'm not careful, I'm gonna fall through there. I just know I am. While I am relatively competent when it comes to Minecraft knowledge, I'm still a clumsy player, so can't really help it sometimes. So, all right, let's go ahead and dig ourselves a good staircase down here, so that I am able to to get back up. All right. Whoo, baby. This is a large cavernous cave, which is kind of what I was hoping for, though, because that makes it easier to find the diamonds. But at the same time... Okay, good, I didn't look at him. There's 3 Endermen there, though. Let's actually take advantage of this and kill these guys for their pals. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Get in here, quick, quick. Yes. Oh boy. That was too close for comfort, eh? And of course. I really don't like this. This is so dangerous. Come on. Nice! 2 pearls. I will take that. Okay, well. That was probably the most... the biggest risk I took so far today. Wasn't the most dire situation I got into today, but it was definitely one of the most high adrenaline things I've done. So, all right. Well, we have 2 ender pearls and 36 lapis lazuli ore. I know it's lazuli. I just felt like pronouncing it wrong. Okay, well, now I guess the question is there a good way to get down there so that I can get back up to here when I am finished? And those glowing sacks just disappeared. So, okay. I'd look with free cam, but I would consider that to be kind of unfair. I think I'll just find a way down. You know, I think I'll just continue this little nook down. Seems, well, I would if I could. Maybe I can. Yeah, look at that. I can. How wonderful is that? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh, wow. And I was able to lure the spider into a fiery pit of utter pain. So I don't even have to worry about him anymore, or her, or it. It's a bug. I don't know if it... Well, yeah, they do have genders. So... Oh, there's a creeper on my stairs. Let's get out of here. I don't want to die. Okay, we're okay. I definitely didn't need to panic like that, but it was funny. Actually, probably no, it was more annoying than anything else, but... no, I just... Spur of the moment. I just ran with it, because I genuinely got terrified when I peeked around the corner and saw that creeper. Iron! Let's go! More iron. That's what I came down here for. A reliable amount of iron. It's not a source of iron, but I just need a reliable amount of iron so that I can make several backup pickaxes as I need them while I am doing other stuff. So, look at that. And so I think, yeah, I'll definitely have to get up an iron farm here. I think that'll be the first project I undertake. It's getting up a rudimentary iron farm, which I can... Okay, that scared the living baloney out of me. Okay. Let's put you in here, because I think I will get more than enough to warrant a full piece of coal. Yes, perfect. And then we'll explore around this area very carefully. Oh my goodness, yes! Oh, there's so much iron! Oh, it's a wonderful, wonderful day, my friends. But this is absolutely terrifying. And I'll be honest, I did mean to turn the gamma on before I came down here. But you know what? That's fine. You guys can see this, right? I'm kidding. Obviously, you probably can't see this very well. Where'd that go? Oh, hello, creeper. I think I want to fight you over here. I don't want to be backed up to a wall while I'm fighting you. And perfect. Let's plop you into here with another piece of coal. And now I don't feel bad about mainly using iron tools. Alright, 2 pieces of gold. We'll take that as well. Inventory is going to fill up very quickly, though. That's the problem. I don't really have a good way to get out all the way to the top, though. So yeah, we'll just collect all these materials and head up, and then we'll make a proper mine after the fact. But yeah, I guess the goal is diamonds right now. The goal is to find some diamonds. Oh, well, would you look at that? There's a geode right here. Let me craft some more torches. Look at that. Hello, Filverfish. Filverfish. Oh gosh, I hate you. I hate you guys so much. You are so obnoxious. How many are there? Okay, we're good now, right? Okay, I thought I heard a slime. Hello, zombie. Okay, I definitely like that I've got iron armor now. This is very nice and convenient. Okay, this is the... Is that a... No, that is not a bud, so I don't feel too bad breaking that one. Yeah, this was a very bizarrely shaped geode, and now I understand why I was mining in from the wrong side. Oh, that's right. I forgot that the Cardinals played the Diamondbacks today. Huh, that's an interesting... It's a challenging matchup. Mats versus Fott. Wow. Good luck, Cardinals. This is your season. Proof to everyone that 2023 was a fluke, eh? That you're not actually a bad team. I believe in the players that we have. It's just last year was so weird with all of the injuries and just trying to figure out pitching. But anyways, I digress. This isn't a baseball stream. This is a Minecraft stream. So let's stick to that. Let's keep the content uniform, shall we? Anyways, let's climb up these stairs again. Yeah, just wanted to check how big that geode was. I don't think it's a giant one, but it is actually pretty well sized. I can't complain about that one at all. All right, let's go ahead and craft some more sticks, some more torches. Hello, there we go. Let's use half of that because I'm actually running out of coal now too. And we shall craft an iron axe for when we need another weapon. Okay, for the time being though, I'm feeling pretty good about this. I may actually stick to the mine shaft here. Dude, this is so cool seeing the mine shaft go through these caves and these pillars. I love how most of the mine shaft is open, actually. That's really kind of unique. I mean, I've definitely seen it before, but it just, I don't know, if it just feels different in a cave like this. This is an incredible cave. Still not as impressive as that one that I found on AdStar in their resource world that one time. But shoot, this one isn't half bad. And this is an holy cow, dude. Okay, this has to be a second mine shaft, but this is okay. Right. I need to be careful. I'm in hardcore. Okay, right. I kind of lost myself there for a second, just admiring the scenery. But look at how big this mine shaft is. Oh, and look what we found. We found diamonds. We've reached our goal. I just need to get down there and mine them though, without ending this world prematurely. Okay. I understand. Yes, I need to be more careful. I get it. Okay, well, that was Yeah, let's light this place up. Let's deal with the mobs before I go admiring the scenery. Okay. Now that we've dealt with the mobs, now we can first of all grab the iron, because that's what we do. That's what we're down here for. Is the iron, so that I can get started on the iron farm, actually. And actually, the reason I need the iron for the iron farm is rails and mine carts for the villagers to get them into place. That's really the biggest thing here. The lighting kind of did a weird thing over there. That particle scared the living daylights out of me. Oh my gravy. Okay. I'm a little bit jumpy right now. That baby zombie really... Oh! The sound the deep slate iron ore made sounded like a creeper to me. Okay. Okay, yeah, I'm definitely very jumpy right now. Holy cow. That's highly embarrassing. Oh, that said, we have a good amount of iron now, at the very least. And we have... Nope. No, thank you. Where'd he go? Where is he? There you are. I do have a bow. Can I kill him in 2 shots with an unenchanted bow? Okay, well, maybe if I hit the shot. Oh, there's some more diamonds there. Diamonds there. Okay, so this is definitely a very interesting position to be in. There's plenty of diamonds down there to get. It's just a matter of if I can safely get to them without signing my own warrant of life ending this. Yeah, we'll go with that. Maybe there's something interesting down here. Let's give it a look. Ooh. Ooh, more gold. Not that I need it right now. Oh, I'll grab the lapis, though. Yes, please. I'd grab the redstone, but I don't need it yet, because the first thing I would build would be a sorting system, and I don't have quartz. Or a sugarcane farm, and I don't have quartz, because I need observer for the... I need quartz for the observers, and then I need quartz for the comparators as well. So, not going to the nether anytime soon. Ooh. Maybe my first diamond will actually come from a chest instead. No, but I will get a backup iron pickaxe, which is actually very helpful at this stage in the game. And some rails, and pumpkin seeds. Those are all actually really nice things to get. That said, my inventory is getting kind of full. I'll drop the rotten flesh, the raw chicken, and the feathers. And the bow. Why not? Hopefully I don't regret that one later. That one feels kind of, that one felt kind of bad throwing the bow away, but I think we'll be okay. I think we will manage. That is nice. Yes, I will definitely get the lapis. Lapis takes up so much room, but it is so necessary for the enchants. Of course, there comes a point when you no longer need it, but it's still good to have some in waiting. Because, ooh, another chest. So maybe my first diamond will come from a chest instead of the world? No, but, ooh, power 2 book. And plenty of torches. More wood and some iron, or more wood, more rails, and some melon seeds. Okay, I'll take that. And the power 2 book. Shoot. That's not bad at all. I've had some very useful chests here early on. Yeah, nothing down that way. Okay. Let's pop up here. So this is the lava fall that the diamonds are at the bottom of. So I successfully made it to this side of the cave. Now I just have to work my way down without meeting my demise. This is a very large lava fall. And let's just take a second to appreciate that. Oh, look, more diamonds right there. Actually, oh, there's a deep dark down there too. But yeah, so these are the diamonds that I saw initially. So anyways, let's find a way down. Oh boy. Oh boy. I mean, you know what? Let's see. I think probably right here. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna try. Hopefully I have guessed the correct location. Actually, just this wow, I don't think I could have done a better job guessing the location, although I will have to fight this spider. Yep, don't like that very much, though. Okay, come on, get in the lava. Okay, cool. Or take fall damage, that's another completely reasonable option. Ooh. Oh, there's a whole second layer to the cave over here. Oh boy. Oh boy, not sure how I feel about this. I am genuinely getting a little nervous and apprehensive. Okay, I know there's a spider here. I just need it to come after me soon. I just hope I don't run into any cave spiders. That would be the biggest problem. I say cave spiders like there isn't a deep dark right below me as well. Well, how about that? Those aren't going to be my first diamonds. Which is a shame because they're the first ones that I saw. But the first ones that I mine will... Oh, well, actually, I was going to say will be those ones, but no. No. Look at this. The first diamonds I mine will be these ones. Let's go. We met our goal for today. Let's go. And we're only an hour and a half in the stream, which actually I was expecting it to be a little quicker, I'll be honest. But kind of got some rough caves to begin with at the very beginning. So, really recovered from that, though. Oh, boy. We are at the bottom now. Uh-oh. Okay. This could get dangerous. I don't want it. I don't want anything dropping in on me out of the blue. Okay. Oh, I really hate this. But we're right by the diamond. Yeah, like I said, we're just gonna... Yeah, we're right by the diamonds, so I'm gonna go ahead and grab them. I don't want to be knocked into this lava. This is a good haul so far. I'm very pleased with this. 14 diamonds, not bad at all. Alright, I think that's enough taking risks for it to... Oh, yeah. Oh, there's more diamonds down there, right by the deep dark. There's... I go for these diamonds, at least. I think I'll do that. I think I will go ahead and grab this one. And you're gonna try and attack me while I'm here, but you're not going to be able to. Nice. Oh, that is so pretty. I have 16 diamonds. Oh, that is fantastic. That is a fantastic first diamond haul. Of course, I would have liked to enchant a Fortune 3 pickaxe before I mined all of those, but obviously I need diamonds to make an enchanting table, so The first like 24 to 30 diamonds in a world, I usually don't mind not having fortune for. Which will explain why I'm going to try and find the diamond that was over here as well. There it is. Oh, and the deep dark comes all the way up to here. Okay. Lovely. Doesn't seem like there's any shriekers or sensors nearby, though. So that's good. I would ask if I should go into the deep dark, but I know you guys would say yes, and I am not going to do that. Actually, knowing me, I might actually still go in there, just because I'm a little bit of a fool sometimes when it comes to this. But the reality is, I don't think I can safely get down there right now anyways. So, okay, and make sure that there's nothing. Okay, there's a zombie coming, but I think I can safely do this real quick. Yeah, okay. Yeah, didn't see anything other than those 2 diamonds. I'll come back another day when I have some enchanted gear. And actually, I'm going to make a diamond pickaxe right now. We're going to place that down. I don't need the rotten flesh. Diorite can... Ooh, clicked away. Don't need the diorite. And... yeah, we're not going to push our luck. I know better than that. I push my luck all the time in survival, and it always goes wrong. So while I am ahead, I am going to take my leave. I may be able to take risks in survival a lot more readily. But I'm not going to take any risks that are unnecessary here in hardcore. I mean, I guess technically the wither is unnecessary, or the dragon is unnecessary, but I'll still do those. Those are part of the game, so I will still do those in the future. But oh boy, this was quite the adventure already. Okay, well, yeah, I know there's diamonds back there. I will... oh, my gravy. I think I will get some obsidian before I go up. Is that pushing my luck? Maybe just a little bit, but I think it will be okay. Yeah. We're going to go with that. I think it will be okay. So I'm going to go get that obsidian so that I can craft an enchanting table and a nether portal. And, okay, so 19 diamonds is not bad at all. In fact, I may actually craft some diamond armor too, because I don't trust myself so much here. Let me craft some of these. Diamond pickaxe, eh? Alright, our first diamond pickaxe of the world is there. Let's put something useful in our hotbar. And use up the rest of the coal to make torches. Oh! And use the rest of the coal to make torches. Actually, I don't need that in my inventory. I can just craft a new one when needed. We're just going to pretend like nothing happened. I'm so glad I heard those footsteps. I almost just ended my survival world, or my hardcore world right there. Oh, just by not paying attention. I was too focused on... Wow. Okay, well... Maybe there's a better way down there. Let's check the... There was another dark tunnel over here, kind of right here. Yeah. Let's see if this gets us down there in a more agreeable fashion. Nope, that goes back up. This goes down, but I don't like the verticality of it. I mean, it's just as vertical as the other one, but I'd rather just go vertical over here with a water bucket. Or something like that, because I can just pick up that water. No. Let me do this. Alright, it looks like the coast is clear. I'll just stack up when I'm ready to come back up. You know, let me make it really obvious that this is where I'm supposed to come, though. Yeah, there we go. All right. Oh boy, there is a baby zombie. I don't like you guys at all. You guys are the worst. Haha, get stuck. Get stuck, nerd. Nope. Okay. Okay. Too close for comfort. Too close for comfort. Okay. I don't know why I called him a nerd. I don't usually use nerd as a derogatory term. It really isn't. The thunder, man. I actually like being called a nerd. So, yeah, it's kind of, I guess it's one of those words that context is very important. More diamonds, perfect. Okay, let's go. I'm being very careful to light up a vast majority of this area before I... Actually, I think I'll get the lava from there. It's less exposed, and yeah. Or the lava, the obsidian. Although, you know what? Hold on, hold on. You know what's a smarter idea? I'll just grab the obsidian from here. Why not? Dude, why? Dude, you can hear the thunder from all the way down here. Okay, there's somewhere in here that opens up to the surface. There has to be. Because that is loud for coming down here. Okay, actually. I have weather on 10% and it's still that loud? Are you kidding me? Well, I mean, I guess that says something. Anyways. It's true. Oh my gravy, dude. That's really, really loud. Okay. Actually, while I'm here, let me get some dripstone, because I can use this to farm lava later on as well. I don't need that. I'll drop other stuff too, as I need to, because obviously I need the obsidian as well. Oh, oh my gosh, I'm getting a ton of diamonds. You know, yeah. I think this will be... there are so many. Yeah, I don't even feel bad not fortuning these. They're just so plentiful. This is fantastic. I could leave this place with a full set of diamond armor if I wanted to. But I'll wait till I get back to the surface to craft it, so that I can put my current iron armor on an armor stand to signify the first armor that I made in this world. Alright. Well, we have pretty much what we came for. I'm going to go ahead and throw away some of the junk now while I'm here. I'll throw away the spittery, the greenite. Yeah, that's kind of all that I can throw away with some reasonable conscience. Let's go ahead and block off this lava. Don't think that'll spill out on top of me. Alright, 25 diamonds. This is fantastic. I don't think I've ever had this successful of a first diamond run ever. And without fortune, mind you, this is incredible. This is a great omen for this world. I just hope I don't die to something silly like lightning or thunder. Yeah, sure, why not? Since it wants to interject, let me go ahead and say it. But no, yeah. It's... I should... That is really annoying. I don't know why it's so loud. Yeah, I've got to be really close to the surface or something here. But anyways, what was I saying? Yeah, no, this is a really successful first diamond run. I was blessed today. I don't know if God is in Minecraft, but shoot, he was certainly looking out for me today. Saved me from from some pretty intense situations too. Yeah, this thunder is going all the way down to 1%. Because I like having it, but that's really loud, for goodness sake. Fortune, sharpness. Until the thunderstorm is over. Because I like being able to hear myself think. Oh, right. Yes, I do have inventory space. Wanted to make sure that this wasn't going to fall into the lava here. Although I am going to be mining most of this lava for obsidian anyways, so I guess it's not really that big of a deal. Yeah. So actually, you know what, yeah, since that is what I'm doing, let's do this. Yeah. There we go. Let's put some torches up so that we don't get darkness complaints on the live stream. And actually, we'll pick up the gold as well. This is actually good to have. Yeah, this is tedious. I'm not a fan. Not a super fan of this at all. Yeah, this is one of my least favorite things to do. Of course, once I have efficiency 5 netherite, it becomes less of an issue, but mining obsidian is so painful. It's such a painful task the first time you do it. But I'm almost at enough levels for my first enchant too, so that's gonna be good. Actually, while I'm here, might as well get the cutting onions advancement as well. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, there should be enough enough obsidian here for another portal and an enchanting table. So I'm just gonna collect every single piece because I need 4 for the enchanting table and 14 for the nether portal because I don't intend to leave the corners out. That's such a tacky move. I never leave the corners out of my portals. Oh, I never do that. Yeah, no, just look at pretty much every nether portal that I've shown in my videos, and you'll see that probably half of them have corners replaced, whether it's with gold or with dark oak. Yeah, no, there's usually a corner replaced. But no, I don't intend to do that in this world. I am going to build a proper nether portal with the proper corners because a proper world deserves a proper nether portal. Yeah, this is very, very how shall we put this? Tedious. Not a fan. This dark purple, almost black rock that comes from volcanoes. This shiny masterpiece of glass. Because obsidian is technically volcanic glass. But yeah, no, this stuff. Ah. Such a pain to mine in Minecraft. Oh yeah, and there's that other piece of gold too that I need to get. 2 more, and actually, let's grab the gold now while I'm thinking of it. And we'll drop the crafting table for it. Okay, 2 more of these, and we're set. I do also need cows, though. I do still need to get cows. That is the next challenge that I have to take on. Is going on a search for cows that go moo. Cows that go moo. Cows that go moo. Time to go locate those local little fools. The cows that go moo. Anyways, there's another big cavern over here. You know, I could probably find more diamonds in there, but I think I'll wait for a later date. And actually, you know, let me save these cords. Yeah, I'll just put them on stream. I'll look back at that later if I ever need it. Because I do intend to remember the staircase. I should probably write this down somewhere, actually. Yeah, you know, I should probably write this down somewhere for sure, because heck, I'm never going to remember that I pillared out of this place. So, I'll write down the coordinates once I get up here, actually. So, wow, would you look at that? Perfect. I'm a really good judge of distance. Okay, yeah, and I shouldn't be walking around with 4 hearts. That is probably the most foolish thing that I've been been doing all day. Y'all are probably screaming at me about that. Okay, well. Alright, coordinates. Let me pull up, like, I don't know, a sticky note. Sticky notes. Yeah. Oh, sticky notes needs an update. We're getting the update ready for... Oh, wow, what an optimal time for an update. Cool. And I have to sign in to use sticky notes. Okay, let's make the sticky note pink. Alright. Hardcore coordinates. Probably should have wrote down the coordinates of my base to be quite fair. To be fair. Alright, so we have F3 884 -18 -304. Actually, I can use the stream as a way to remember that, because, well, I can't see it on my screen because Minecraft minimizes for whatever reason when I tab out of it. Makes it impossible to record with it sometimes. -18 and -304. Let's call this epic cave. That I definitely won't forget where it is. Okay, there we go. Now I feel a little bit better. I should probably make it like a proper like Excel document or something documenting these coordinates, but you know what? That's a future Crimson problem. Oh my goodness. I do that all the time. Leave projects for future Crimson, and then he never he never gets around to it. How rude, right? I mean, am I right? The fact that future Crimson can never keep a promise. It's such a such a pain. Such a pain he is. Okay. So I need to get back up there. Okay. Okay, I said I was going... maybe I don't go over there. I said I was going to not take any unnecessary risks. And I think I will stick to that promise, actually. I was going to actually go and... explore over there, but for just a split second. But nope, we ain't doing that, Chief. We ain't foolish, not today. Now the one thing that I will say is that I do need to get a better way up there than just stacking up right here. That is the problem. But for now, I think we'll be okay to do that, because I can just build a staircase down here later from the surface of this world. We're in we're in a cherry grove, so oh, would you look at this? We have a copper vein nearby. Wow, that's okay. Well, if I ever need copper, well, we know where to come. How did I not see that earlier? I guess I was kind of tunnel visioned on the diamonds, so I suppose that makes sense. Oh, hello, skeleton. Yeah, you know, I'm just not I'm not gonna dawdle. I'm just gonna head straight out and call it good. I did light up a good amount of this place. Oh yeah, let's see. Did I leave any iron in here? Oh, I did. I left 3 iron, and you know, I'll leave you guys behind because you know I can. I'm just gonna have so many furnaces and crafting tables littered around this world. It's not even funny. Okay. Well, we came down from there, I think. That seems about right. Okay. This was part of that ravine that was connected to that the giant hole cave that I ran into earlier, right? So I need to get up there, which I can easily do with just a few little. Nope, I can't go there. I have to go there. There's a little bit of a trick here. There we go. And let's see, I do have more blocks, right? Yeah, perfect. Then I can just mine the... Oh, I don't need to mine that block. I can just mine the rest of the way up here. Oh, this isn't where I thought it was. Oh, I'm still at 70. Oh, well, I'm at 72, so I'm above sea level now, at least. And there's grass in here. Okay, so this is... Oh, right. This is... I'm not... Yeah, you know, I'm not exactly sure where this is relative to the surface, at the very least, but I do recognize this area because I definitely remember coming down in here from the surface. Oh, this is where... this is where I initially first came in at the very beginning. Huh. How about that? That was convenient. Now I can just go straight back to the village, which was... Honestly, I don't remember which direction it was in, if I'm being quite frank. I think it was this way. I mean, it's by the cherry grove, so I think I'll find it eventually, I suppose. At the very least. I mean, yeah, okay, it's right there. Okay, I'm 1 for 1 on chicken eggs in this world. So, 1 egg, 1 chicken. And this rain is so obnoxious. But yeah, I guess the next step is cows. Cows are the next thing that I need to get a lot of. So I can have the leather so that I can enchant some books, or some armor, rather. And, oh, right. I don't have any coal to smelt. So we're just going to have to... I mean, I could go back down into the mines real quick and grab some. But, you know, I'm just going to use the cherry wood because I've got plenty of it nearby. I can plant just as much more if I needed to. So let's make a couple new chests here. And I don't think I need that many. Oh, I do need that many. Okay. So we'll put a chest down here for precious ores and important things like this book. And that gold. And we'll put... the first wooden pickaxe of the world down here as well. Now we'll put everything else in here. Dark oak, pumpkin, that, cobblestone, rails, this, and this. Actually, I'll take this and this. Obsidian stays with me. Diamonds stay with me because I am going to make a full and complete set of diamond armor. And I don't have enough stone to make a furnace, or another furnace. That is a little bit embarrassing, I'll be honest. I probably should have been a little bit more careful about that. But I'll head to the cliff over here and grab some stone. No big deal at all. Oh, there's another cave entrance there. I think that's just the top tier of the one that had already been in over here, though. So nothing too interesting. But yeah, I need enough stone for both the furnace and the pedestal of the armor stand, because I need a smooth stone slab as one of the elements of the crafting recipe. Alright, let's make ourselves our second furnace. Get some more smelting material. And smelt ourselves some of that. And that will include a stone cutter as well. But I am going to deck myself out in diamond armor because I have enough to craft an enchanting table as well. And I've got villagers nearby, which means I can get mending very, very easily. Yeah, we are coming up on the last hour of stream, though, which is still quite a lot of time. So I think what I'll do for the rest of stream is try and find some cows, because, oh, those suckers can be very tricky to find. Right, and I need to smelt you again for the slab. Just one more thing to do. Perfect. Slab, and get the rest of the sticks that I need. And there we go. Our very first set of armor was this set of armor right here. And it will be forever immortalized on this armor stand. It will probably be moved around quite a few times. But for now, that is it. And we get to make ourselves a full set of diamond armor. All right. Not too shabby for first 2 hours of this world. Day 8, we have diamond armor already. So I'm feeling pretty good about this. I don't know about you guys, but this is feeling pretty nice. Yeah. I think we got a good thing going here. All right. Well, let's go find some of the Moo Moo baby shroom. I don't know why I'm talking like that. Let's go find some Moo Moo sheep. Cows. That's what they're called. Right. Moo Moo sheep. What? That. I need to get my. I don't know. Maybe I need to get my brain checked. Good grief. I'm kidding. That is just me and a normal brain fart. That happens from time to time. Happens to the best of us. Huh, but Moo Moo sheep is a new one. That is quite an interesting descriptor for a cow. Honestly, don't know where my brain came up with that one. What I am looking forward to, though, is on a single player world, I can have as many hoppers and as many sheep as I want. So I can bring you guys over, breed you guys up like crazy, and have instead of a single sheep in each cell of a sheep farm, or a single sheep for each color of my sheep farm, I can have as many sheep as I want for the wool farm. So, heck yeah. And I don't have a 200 hopper limit, so I can actually make a somewhat decent collection system. Although I will definitely go with the minecart hopper for the majority of it to minimize the hoppers. I think the only reason I don't do that on the Skyblock on the AdStar server is because sorting system. Because I want to do sorting systems anyways. But I would need pretty much just as many hoppers for a sorting system as I have on the sheep farm right now. So it's just worth doing individual hoppers into each chest for each color. So, or hopper chains rather. But it's just part of, I suppose that's just part of how server life goes. I get it. They're trying to reduce lag. But, I mean, Skyblock is going to be less laggy than other places. But I get it. More laggy at the same time because you're farming more. I don't know. I basically what I'm trying to say is I understand where they're coming from. Even if it is very annoying that I've already reached my 200 hopper limit and I haven't even started building any big farms. It's just such a big hindrance to the larger farms, which, again, I completely understand why they're doing it. But I can't have, it means I can't have item sorters. I can't, if I want to have auto collection systems for farms, I can't have item sorters. I can't really do any of that, which for a mob farm, a sheep farm, I guess it isn't strictly necessary, but it definitely it definitely makes things a little bit more simple. But wow, the Cardinals are already up 4-0 against the Diamondbacks. So that's that's something. Oh, right, and I wanted to breed you guys, and I don't think you are a sheep, so you don't belong in this pen. All right, so you can get put into here for now with that and that. And... all right, let's go find ourselves some moo sheep. I think I'm just going to call them that now. Some kid was just screaming outside my window. I hope they're okay. It didn't sound like a painful scream. It just sounded like a scream, like a tantrum kind of scream. So, I'm not gonna jump to conclusions. And you hear all kinds of stuff when you live in an apartment complex. So. And I am very well aware that kids have good and bad days. And my CPU is running at 64, 65 degrees Celsius. That's actually kind of high, isn't it? I'm not a professional at that kind of thing, but... oh, I've got horses here. What? There's a third village? Well, okay then. Well, that's good to know. And actually, in the meantime, mutton is a much better source of food than bread. So I think I am going to go ahead and sacrifice these guys for the cause. I'd actually love to have a sheep, or a horse, but I don't have a saddle. Didn't get lucky enough to find a saddle in the mine shaft. Of course, I didn't explore it very thoroughly. I was focused on the diamonds. Now, there's a lot of these nice little isolated lake areas that I could build around. So, anyways, let's grab some of these cows before they fall into this area. I've got a nice little baby, too. I will go ahead and use the pig pen for these guys. I'll clear the pigs out of there. Actually, I have... perfect. I have carpet for the... hop over. And I definitely will admit that I probably should have slept before I came out. But you know what? I think we'll be fine. I've got my nice shiny new diamond armor. I don't think anything will pose too much of a threat to me. I say that, but still not a fan of skeletons, or creepers for that matter, because they will wreck these cows if I'm not careful. Not really a super fan of leading zombies into the village either. Okay. I need to deal with you first, because you're the most dangerous one to the cows. Okay, you know, we're going to abandon the cows. We'll come back in the morning. I don't like this at all. At all. Not one bit. Hopefully the cows will still be there. If they're not, I'll just go grab more. I think there's another one down kind of in the ravine. So, yeah. But, nope. We're not going to take any unnecessary risks. As I said, so, yeah. We're pretty far away and already being at 4.5 hearts. Not too good. Not a great sign for what the rest of the journey would have entailed. So, yeah. The motto of this series is no unnecessary. Oh my gosh, there are 3 skeletons there. 3.5 hearts. Whew. Not a great feeling, I'll be honest. And zombie, you can go remove yourself from this village. I really hope I can sleep with that spider there. Okay, good. That was too close for comfort, man. That was way too close for comfort. In the meantime, though, actually, you know, I'll... What's funny is, by doing what I've done with the villagers here, I've actually given myself some extra fences that I can use. For the cows. I think I'll put the cows... Well, hello, spider. We'll go ahead and end your misery there. We'll go and put the cows over here. And I have this, and I'm 1 fence short. Well, what are these for, other than fences, right? Kind of in the way anyways. You know, I'm just going to leave those floating. I'm definitely going to... That definitely bothers me a lot, but, you know... It doesn't bother me enough to change it. And 3 extra fences. Let's put 1 back, I suppose. Yeah, because that's... Yeah, I don't know how these villagers manage with paths like these. I really... I really need to fix that. But, alright. Well, we have our pen for the cows now. Let's get a little way to get in there. Now I just need to go back and get the cows themselves, because that's the biggest problem that we're running into, is getting the cows over here. It was kind of a pain in the booty yesterday, or last night, day 8, so. Day 9, and we should have cows over, okay, over in our pen by then. Okay, yes, good. They're still over there. I think I see 2. The baby's probably hiding in the grass. That would be my guess. Would I be correct? Yes, I'd be correct. All 3 of the cows are still here. How fun. You guys actually are faithful to me. Okay. Well, after I get these guys into their pen, I think that might be it for me for today. Well, actually, no. Not at all. Absolutely not, actually. I want to try and get some... I want to go ahead and try and breed these guys up for the enchant, so... For enchants. Okay, come on, friendo. Which means I'll be harvesting some cherry wood, actually, as well. Come on, guys. I know you can do it. Okay, I've got some sheep on my on the path as well. Sheep, you are not a cow. Whoa! Fun fact, guys, sheeps aren't cows. Just in case you didn't know, sheep aren't cows. Insightful comments with Crimson Gemini. Absolutely revolutionary worldview. If you are a sheep, you cannot be a cow, and if you're a cow, you cannot be a sheep. Although I did call cows moo sheep, so maybe... Maybe there's some arguments to be had. That said, I mean, I suppose... I was supposed to run up there and check that cave to see if it was a good one, but I've got precious cargo with me. Can't afford to lose them. And I'll also need to get up to get some more water here in a moment, because I am out of water, more or less. Actually, you know, I think I'll rinse out my smoothie cup from Dude Perfect, or from Smoothie King, and fill that with water instead of my water bottle, because, oh baby, it's a really good one. That cup, nice and big, and quite frankly, it is a very well-made cup. All the things you get excited about as you get older. And I'm excited about a cup. A sturdy cup to have. Don't get me wrong, I have cups at home, but they're smaller cups. And so I have to get up and fill them up a lot more often. So with this one, I get to just fill it up once, and it'll probably, I think it's probably worth 3, maybe 4 of the cups that I already have here. So all right, there we go, guys. You are now breedable, and actually I won't finish that sentence, although it is kind of a good meme. Was for a while. All right, you guys are bred up. You guys are starting a happy family. The sheep over here will be starting a happy family as well. I suppose I shouldn't focus on getting the cooked lamb chops, but... or cooked mutton. Lamb chops, same difference. Okay. Got some iron to put in there. Got all of this stuff. Let's grab those torches. Put the cobblestone, or put the wool away. Oh yeah, I have more chests to put down. I was gonna... I don't really have a good place to put them, do I? I think I'll put it here and do another kind of another shelf out of the dark oak. Try and keep it looking a little bit more organized than it actually is. What I think I'll do is I'll put all of the stone type blocks in there, just for ease of... yeah, it's only 4 items, of course it was, but actually we'll put diggables in there too. Diggables like dirt and gravel. It's only a couple things, but you know, it's better than nothing. And we'll use these last 11 pieces of wood to smelt the mutton while we go out and gather some more sugar cane for our farm down here. We need a lot more of it for these books, so while we're breeding up the cows, we'll need to be harvesting the sugar cane and replanting it over and over again. We've got a bell down there, and then we've got... I think we have a well up here too, don't we? But the bell is completely inaccessible to the villagers, unless they want to take some serious fall damage. Alright. Right, I said I was going to get some coal, so let's head back over to that cave that I was going to go in, and actually never did. And I am going to bring this with me, just in case nighttime hits along the way. I hate sleeping through days in hardcore, but because you can get more done. But the reality is I do prefer safety, and I do prefer not having phantoms. So sleeping is just something that I think I'll do. So I might not be able to get as much done in 100 days as somebody who doesn't sleep during those 100 days, but shoot, I'll definitely get some stuff done. All right, this is what I saw, and this is actually the perfect little place. There is a good amount of coal here. I actually should be able to get up to level 30 pretty quickly. I mean, probably not from mining this coal over here. But definitely should be able to get close with the stuff that I smelt with it. And probably from breeding and sacrificing the cows as well. That will probably help. All right. More iron too. We'll go ahead and grab that, but iron farm again is the first thing I'll make after I get some enchanted tools. Okay, let's see. Ah, wonderful. If I just come over here earlier, I wouldn't have gone down into that cave. But also, at the same respect, I wouldn't have found the diamonds if I didn't go down into that cave, so it worked out. This is just good backup iron, more than anything else. Really good to have that, though, that security net, just in case I do run out of iron in some capacity. Oh, hello. You're another sheep. Came out for coal, not iron, but that is a good thing to have. I think I will go ahead and remove some more pixels from this world in the form of sheep. While I'm up here. This is a really amazing looking world. And I love having 24 chunks of render distance now that I'm able to. This is a pretty expansive cherry grove too. So anyways, let me go ahead and sleep before anything bad happens on the floating bed above the cherry blossoms. Okay, well, let's go ahead and break that bed. Bring that with me. What are these notifications over here? Looks like there's some other people streaming. Oh, looks like Sunday Latte is live. No wonder. No wonder people are not stopping by. Yeah, Sunday Latte stream is probably a lot more interesting than mine. We'll be very honest. Shout out to her. She does a good job. And we have a lot of the same. We know a lot of the same people that would maybe be interested in watching streams, anyways. So that's how that goes. I definitely. Yeah, I need to sub notifications and stuff again, but you know, I'm just kind of streaming for the sake of streaming right now. Let's see. What was right? I was getting coal. I got distracted by the notification. Okay, right. Yeah, I don't have to fear you anymore. I've got diamond armor. You mean nothing to me. Oh, and you were guarding some coal. How convenient is that? Oh, man, that was nice. Yeah, well, it wasn't a super incredible amount of coal, but... Oh, actually, it is turning out to be quite a good amount of coal. And now that I have a diamond pickaxe, it really is painless. It doesn't feel like it's taking forever to mine it anymore. That's the better part. Yeah, I suppose I could use villagers as a way to get the XP to get that level 30 enchant, but I don't think I will for now. Villagers are not my priority. In fact, the librarian will be the first one that I go for. And I need to get books for that. I need one bookshelf for that. So, yeah, this is a really expansive cherry grove. And I was heading back to the village, wasn't I? But yeah, this is really nice. This is a good place. But yeah, while I'm out here, let me go ahead and grab some wood until my axe breaks. Not a terrible idea. Okay, there was another one. Of course there was. I'll just stack up for this one. I won't do the jumpy trick. Oh, there was even a third one. Okay, wow. Really extensive network of branches on this one. And after I get back to the village, I will go ahead and get up, take a little, like, 2-minute break and grab my water. Grab more water. Because I need water if I want my voice to stay intact while streaming here. Oh, how wonderful. Alright, I've already been down here. This is where I took out that skeleton that gave me coal in return. Okay, let's take a peek here. Yeah, you know what? No, I'm not going to take an unnecessary risk. I know I have diamond armor, but it's not enchanted, and I don't want to lose my world on on a bid that is based in overconfidence. Yeah, maybe I'll need chickens later too, but I think I'll just let them roam. Pigs, not a super fan of these guys, but they are a good source of food, I tell you what. The pork chops that they have are not a bad food solution at all. Alright, let's breed you guys again. The fact that villagers are continually getting stuck in here is concerning. But, you know, that's fine. It keeps them a little safer than if they were wandering, because this terrain really is not villager friendly, if I have to say so. But, okay, let's go ahead and put the pork chops in there. We'll put the cherry planks in there to cook the rest of that mutton. And we'll actually put the bread away for now. I'll put some of this stuff away as well. Don't need that. And then once the mutton is done, we'll swap out the coal and put the iron in. And while the iron is smelting, I will be right back to get, I'll be going to get some water and take that cherry plank out, put that in. And all right, I will be right back. Okay, we are back in business. I had my mic muted there for a moment. We are back in business. All right, let us get started here. Yeah, I wanted to put ice in my water, but I forgot that my ice maker, I don't know if something is leaking or if the plastic is deteriorating, but it smells like uh, petroleum, gasoline. Like my ice literally smells like that, and I'm the reason I think it might be deteriorating plastic of some kind is because plastic is a petroleum-based product, right? So who knows? It seems reasonable. Seems like a reasonable guess, but I digress. Where were we? Right, breeding animals and getting things ready. So actually, on that note, let's go ahead and start an actual proper wheat farm. Using, actually, I'll go ahead and grab the second bucket here, so I can make an infinite water source elsewhere. But yeah, well, let's build a proper wheat farm up near my house there, my temporary house, so that we can get started. And we'll go ahead and harvest all of this wheat right here. But yeah, so we can have a replenishable source of it instead of just relying on the lump sum that I currently have left over from the hay bales, which I think should be more than enough. It's just a matter of, yeah, let's go ahead and be over prepared instead of under prepared, and then we'll go from there. But yeah, let's go ahead and try and make these look nice too while I am building them. So let's use some cherry logs and some cherry wood. I actually may not have enough wood to do what I want to do here, but let me see if I have any extra cherry wood up here. No, I don't. So I probably won't have enough wood, but okay. That is fine. That is fine. Excuse me. And I think I'll build the farm right here. Start with the corner here. I need to kind of think this through my head. So yeah. So right here. I want the corner. Oh, right. And I need a shovel too. That would be... Yeah, let's not waste any of my wood on the shovel. So... Or any of my wood on the shovel. Any of my wood on the crafting table. I'm going to craft a shovel while I'm up here with this oak wood. Grab some of this. Grab some of this. Grab some of that. Perfection. Alright. And you might as well craft a diamond shovel, because that still leaves me with the 2 diamonds I need. And we'll go ahead and... yeah, I'll sleep in my own bed this time. Day 11, and we're building our first wheat farm. It took us long enough to get there in the end, but... Hey, we got there. We got there. That's what's important. Okay, you know, I do need a crafting table out here anyways, so I'm going to go ahead and sacrifice some of the wood, but really don't want to sacrifice too much more of it for the sake of building. Alright, so let's... what was I doing right? I need some slabs, and I need some stairs. I think that should be enough. Alright. It's going to be very pink. I am a really big fan of the pink wood, if you couldn't tell. Alright, and then around the sides here, this is where the actual farm is going to be. We will turn those sideways, but also I will add an extra layer of interest to them by doing a little something like, I think, you know, I think I'll just go like this. I was going to do something a little more fancy, but I think, yeah, I'll just do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Really don't need to do anything more interesting than that, do we? Because we have our dirt here, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. So the water will, the water will go here. Perfect. And then, oh yeah, I will also need trapdoor for where the water goes. Trapdoor. Thank you very much. All right, perfect. Look at that. And let's get the hoe back out. I might need actually a new hoe. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And actually, I've made my first mistake here. Yeah, so the corner is here. So I don't need to make as big of a thing. It's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ta-da! How sweet is that? And then here rounds it out. Whoops. And what do you know? I do have enough to make another one. Nope. Let's go ahead and make ourselves another iron axe. All right. One, two, three, 4. Perfect. And right here is where these go. I'm just going to kind of fake those for now, because I don't have enough cherry wood just yet. Yeah, sorry, I kind of get quiet when focusing on building, just because, you know, it's a little bit of an intensive process. I mean, I know this cherry tree is right there. It really wouldn't be that hard to go get more. But I have saplings, so I can place them even closer. Perfect. 1, 2, let's put them 3 blocks apart. I don't like them too. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. All right. We got the cherry wood up and running, and I totally forgot to do the infinite water source. So we'll do it now. There we go. And there we go. Top that off, and I definitely will need another hoe. But this will hold the solar for now. And on this side, I do need, yeah, I guess I didn't need stairs. Yeah, maybe I just do something like that. Actually, that doesn't look too bad. I kind of like that. It's a nice little touch. I honestly thought that was going to look silly at first, but yeah, actually it's not too bad. Well, sorry, don't know what any of those sounds meant. I don't think that's what it needs, though. I was just kind of forcing myself to try and use the stairs there. No reason to. Maybe something like that. Put it up. Have. Well, if I try and do like a pretty pergola over it, maybe those will come in handy. But for right now, I don't need them. So, just obsolete, I suppose. Really pop this tree apart. All right. Yeah, I already miss efficiency 5 when chopping trees. This is I mean, it's not the most terrible thing ever, but I definitely am looking forward to getting these enchants. Okay, oh right, which reminds me, I need to be breeding you guys as I'm working, because I need your leather. I can't do that unless I have enough of you. You seem to have not been tilled for some reason. Oh, and I am out of Sidolos, so we'll put that there instead. Okay, this should be good to finish off our entire... Perfect. And let's go ahead and craft ourselves a couple more of these. And oh, I didn't need to do it twice. I only need to do it once, but that's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get it going from both directions. We got the upper and the lower. All right. Not the most interesting looking farm, but it looks prettier than if it was just kind of a square on the ground. So keeping with the integrity of a builder right there. As best I can in a hardcore world. I'm just doing this to survive. Kind of rush into those enchants because I am all for... Yeah, I'm kind of all in on getting all of the decent gear first and then going on to build, because it makes it so much more enjoyable to build that way. Lars Nootbaar hits a 2-run home run to put the Cardinals up ahead of the National League defending champions, the Diamondbacks, 6-0. Going good so far. Let's keep it up. Let's get Mats this win. He deserves it. It's the top of the third, though, so anything can happen. Who is it? The Marlins? Yeah, the Marlins. They gave up the 5-run lead against the Guardians the other day. So, or I guess that was yesterday, wasn't it? So. Yes, I love talking baseball, but I'm not as knowledgeable about teams other than the Cardinals as some people are. That's a nice little convenient stepping stone to get over here. I'm mainly a Cardinals fan. I mean, my previous gamer tag was Cardinal Gamer, so. Oh, well, hello there. Okay, you were kind of a pain to kill. I don't know why. 1, 2... Nope. You guys still are not ready. I think it's every 5 minutes, and then, yeah, it definitely hasn't been 5 minutes since the last time I bred them, but Okay, well, next, let's see. Do I go ahead and put another farm like this up somewhere? No, I think what I'll do is I'll go ahead and kind of build a path with them in mind. No, this is temporary. So let's actually start planning out the iron farm while we wait. I do not actually remember the specs for the iron farm I want to build, so oh well. I will go ahead and mark the center of it though, because I know. Don't mind me doing a bitrate check. Yep, we're good. Yeah, looks a lot better than last time. Yeah, so I am going to do a location check here, just kind of planning the area. I honestly think maybe instead of doing it up here, I do it over here. Might be a better idea. Yeah, I think right down there is probably a good spot for it. It's not too close, it's not too far. And as far as I know, there's no... Well, I was about to say there's no caves nearby, but... we have a cave right there. And... You know, I think we build it and just bug fix it later. Why not? What could go wrong? A lot could go wrong. So that's probably not the best way to do it. But I think I'll start it from right here, and then because I need to dig down anyways, so I can dig through here and fill it up as needed. That's kind of the idea, at least. So we'll put the center right here so that I'm digging my hole for dropping them down into right here. Makes it kind of easy for me. That said, I am going to go check the iron farm design real quick. So, bear with me while I go do that. Well, actually, I mean, there's got to be a better thing to look at than just... Yeah, you know, let me go somewhere safe, too. Because I don't feel like dying while I have... While I am looking up how to make an iron farm. Or, not necessarily looking up how to make it. I generally know how to make it. I just need to make sure I have that design correct. And I do actually need to make sure I have enough villagers, so I should probably focus on a breeder first, to be fair. Oh, right, sugarcane. I'm going to go ahead and move the sugarcane up here. Before I do any of that, let me move the sugarcane up here, because the sugarcane is a very vital crop, and I don't want to have to run down here every time I Terrible time to get the hiccups. I really hope I'm... Excuse me, not getting them. Alright, let's put these in my inventory for now and build a nice strip of cane up here. Definitely almost call it something else. Starts with co, but we are just going to ignore that. Yeah, one of my biggest hindrances when it comes to survival building is my proclivity to not want to touch the terrain. But I think one of my goals in this hardcore world is going to be not let myself get builder's block simply because I don't want to hurt the natural terrain. I'm going to try and let myself modify and terraform the terrain as much as I possibly want to. I'm not going to just be like, oh yeah, no, let's move this back a couple blocks, try and fit something through here. No, I'll destroy this whole hill if I want to. So that's where I am at with that. I want to make sure that I am not crippling myself by trying to conform too much to the terrain. It's Minecraft after all. If I want it back, I can just build it back better, right? In the words of Joe Biden, build back better, right? Granted, I'll do a better job of Minecraft than he would, because he probably doesn't know anything about Minecraft. He runs a country, for goodness sake. But anyways, I digress. It does make you wonder if Biden did play Minecraft. What would he do in Minecraft? What type of Minecrafter would he be? Anyways, the silly questions that my mind thinks of, and you know, a lot of times I don't say them because I'd like to think I have a pretty decent filter, but you know, if I'm talking to myself, I will say the most random things, and I am technically just talking to myself right now. So yeah, I'm not sure how I'm gonna make a YouTube video out of this one, but I guess that's, again, Future Crimson. It's up to you. Please don't hate me for that, okay? Alright. Let's see. Cows. Breedable again? Oh, no, just the one. Okay, right. Wait, what? Okay, I won't question it. Maybe they bred, maybe they didn't. I don't really have a use for wool yet, so I will hold off on breeding up the sheep. Because I will get a plentiful amount of steak for food when I am done breeding them up for the bookshelves. Okay, that said, let's go ahead and start preparing an area for the enchanter. I think I'll actually put it in here. Why not? Let's modify this house in a way that will be able to include the enchanting room. Do I have any interesting building blocks that I could use? 22 calcite. That's not going to cut it. So it's just going to be a very pink house. I'm really sorry. It's just going to have to be very pink, unfortunately. I don't get me wrong. I love pink. Pink is one of my favorite colors. But there is a limit to what looks good in a build. I mean, pink looks really good in any kind of build. I mean, look at that. But if I'm building completely out of pink, and don't get me wrong, I love it. But there's only so much you can do if that's the only color you have. But I'm going to do my best to make this look like an enchanting house. What would an enchanting house have? I guess that's the big question. Yeah, I don't have any windows, so, and I don't have Silk Touch, so sorry. And I could easily build another portal right now. And just go get... oh, what was it that I was thinking of? Go get well, I guess quartz too, but I completely forgot what my train of thought was doing. Oh well. I do have this oak wood that I've taken away from this house, though. Ah, the Diamondback strike back. 2 runs. Wow. Dude, Sunday's got 33 people watching. Wow, congrats. All of AdStars joined ya. Hey, maybe I hop by and say hi. Okay, so I guess I do have these stairs and these oak logs, these stripped oak logs to work with as well as building materials. But, I mean, I'm still limited. Let's see, let's put some of the unnecessary stuff away. Hold on to the cobblestone. Actually, there's quite a bit of here that I still need. And I don't like the idea of building during the nighttime, so. Alrighty. Let's get back to it. Yeah, and there's still no way I can get up there very easily, so let's fix that. There we go. At least now you can climb it reasonably. So let's start with a foundation of oak wood. I think we'll put down a floor like this. Well, actually, no. We'll build the outside of the house first. So I want to set it back a little further than it was, and maybe have it peek out over this cliff a little. Kind of like this. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, we'll put... Yeah, there we go. Yeah, here's an idea. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so here's an idea. Maybe we do this, and then we set back this wall underneath. But that will be stone right here. Stone brick or something. While the rest of the wall is cherry wood at this level. Fill this out like that, and come. Oh, whoops. Yeah, I do need more wood. But let's see, maybe. Where's the calcite? Maybe I fill this in with calcite. And there's some kind of entrance maybe right here. With a little window. And we'll put, as kind of a break between these. I don't know if I have any dark oak left, but I would like to put dark oak trap doors if I could. Yeah, no, I don't have any dark oak left. So instead, let's see, something that matches the cherry wood would be, shoot, maybe we just do cherry trap doors like this or something. But anyways, my point is that set this back. For a reason. And then next pillar. Yeah, we need more cherry wood. Alright, cows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry, guy. Got you kind of alone over there. Alright. Okay, so after I chop this tree down, I'll go back over there and finish up what I was thinking with that area. Okay. Bring this here, and then I definitely need more wood real quick. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I just realized I didn't give myself enough room on this side. This one should be right here. Perfect. Like that. And then actually yeah, I'm still not sure what I'm going to put on the barrier there, but we'll see. On the barrier between them. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like this. A couple more, like that, and I think we'll put the entrance to the room. Yeah, I definitely thought this house was going to be a little bit smaller, but that's okay. I think I'll do kind of an interesting entrance on this side. We'll put that there and then have the wooden floor be here. Put a little walkway up here. And put that door in. And we're all good. Alright, we have ourselves a little enchanting house. Or area, at the very least, because this does look kind of bland, I will be honest. That said, if the floor is up to there, or is down there, then it would make sense to have a buffer between things, but this is all fine for now. I just want to get it in place. Yeah. Oh, right, I never finished tearing down the house now, did I? That's too funny. Well, once we're done doing that, gonna breed up the cows again. The sugarcane is really the one that's gonna take the most time. The cows can breed up pretty quick because it's an exponential function. Meaning that the more cows you breed, the more cows you're gonna get on the next generation. So. Alright, there we go. We got all of that out of the way. And now all we need is the enchanting setup. Well, I guess I do need to finish the house too, but right now I don't have the inspiration for it. I want to try and figure out how to meld the two, the calcite and the cherry wood together in a good way that doesn't feel awkward or doesn't look bland. I could set the calcite back even further or bring the cherry wood out even further or something, but I want to avoid doing that. I want to avoid making it too big. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. All right. Oh yeah, let me put torches up in this area because monsters are gonna want to spawn pretty regularly out here. Did I breed the cows? I forgot if I bred the cows just now. I think I did. Yes, I did. Okay, good. Ah, a cat. Hello. Yeah, so I guess my biggest thing is I need to get these guys, the villagers that are in here and in there, into a breeder so that I can then bring them over to the location that I'm going to be building my iron farm over there. So that is important, but I also need to just get that villager breeder going, or I also just need to get the materials for the iron farm to begin with. The hoppers, the lava, the signs, and all the other stuff. So, yeah. Obviously, we're not going to be doing that today, but I will be getting started on that next time, probably. In fact, I probably will save the enchanting for next time because it has been the entire time I was going to stream today. So I want to try and stay true to that. And yeah, so I guess to end the stream at the very least, I can craft the enchanting table. Let me borrow 3 of these and a piece of leather. I really hope the first cow gives me some leather. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so I'll at the very least craft the enchanting table, but we won't use it until next time. So first I need the paper, then the book. Book, please. Thank you. And then the enchanting table. Alrighty. We have ourselves the enchanting table. No more diamonds left either. But next time we are set up to do some enchanting as long as I get some more sugarcane growth as well as breeding up the cows. So I may do a little bit of that, not on stream, but everything else will be done on stream. There's not going to be too much else that I don't do on stream, so because this is very much a stream world. So I'll only be playing on it while I'm on stream, which means that this world won't progress if I'm not streaming. So anyways, that said, I want to thank you guys so much for watching. I'm not going to raid anybody. I only have one person, so I don't know if I can, but we'll see. We'll yeah, actually, no, I'm gonna try it just with one person, see if I can. That would be funny. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next stream, I suppose.